I love you. I love you. God bless you. And I talked to her and she said, Mommy, I missed you. I said, I miss you too, baby. She goes, where's Daddy? What do you tell a 3-year-old? She's 3. I said, baby, Daddy loves you so much. Don't you worry. He's on a work trip with Jesus, so he can afford your blueberry budget. And my goodness, am I so humbled to witness Charlie, you alongside Jesus right now. Charlie, I promise I will never let your legacy die, baby. I won't. I promise I'll make Turning Point USA the biggest thing that this nation has ever seen. I promise. Charlie, I love you. I love you, baby. Rest in the arms of our Lord as he blankets you with the words I know your heart always strives to hear. Well done, my good and faithful servant.
We've all seen what happened in the Charlie situation, how he got shot. We've all seen people on Charlie's side, people opposing Charlie, people that didn't like Charlie, and how they're celebrating his death. How they there was even one guy at the incident where he got shot and was cheering when they saw that he got shot. And it's just crazy the way the world is going nowadays, where if I don't agree with somebody, or if I don't like their views, or I don't like them, period, if something bad was to happen to them, I'm happy about it. That's crazy. It's crazy to even know or think that his family were there and witnessed the whole thing. There's a couple things that have been circulating these last couple of days, and I didn't want to jump on this topic too soon without digesting everything I'm thinking about it. But one thing that struck me was the fact that there's been a lot of footage of the actual shooting, blood, his dead body on the internet, and it's like none of the platforms have taken it down. Because I swear that's like a breach of one of the rules on some of the platforms. I see on Instagram they've got the video footage of him, his neck's getting splattered. TikTok, YouTube. And YouTube, I swear there's hella rules what you can't do. You can't do this, you can't do that. But they're just letting all these videos circulate. And it's almost like they want it to be out there. They want people to see it. And there's a lot of things that I don't know. That I know there's a lot of people that have slowed down their video and seen that bodyguards behind him were making signs, and he had a baggy t-shirt and it almost looked like there was a blood pack. So once he got hit somewhere, the blood splattered and X, Y, and Z. But it was the wife's reaction that I thought was just a bit different, let's say. Because at the end of the day, everybody deals with grief differently. Some people are in denial, some people just break down, they can't. But one thing is for sure, even after 3 days of your husband's passing or someone close to you passing, for me personally, I wouldn't be acting the way she was. It was just, that's your husband. You witnessed your husband die. And after 3 days, you're coming out and giving this kind of speech. It was just, I don't know. And even the dead body in the coffin, it kind of looked like a mannequin. And again, I'm not here to say this happened, that happened, or whatever. But there's a lot of things, because even Donald Trump gave the speech. When Donald Trump gave a speech about Charlie Kirk's passing, the first speech he gave, even that footage looked a bit AI generated, a bit funny. Like, for me right now, it just seems a civil war is going to take place in America and over here, because even in Canada, they're talking about this whole thing about immigration. It's just, You know, for me, it just seems like Donald Trump wants to hang on to power, and he needs he needs a distraction. That's what it kind of seems like to me. It seems like we're gearing up for something. All I know, if we go to war, the UK or even the US, it's not going to be pretty, because it's not like back in the day, you know, when America was on top. Things have changed now. Just the other day, China was demonstrating and showing off their new military and all the stuff they got. And China's linked up with Kim Jong-il, Mr. Vladimir Putin, some countries in Africa. Like, it's not like back in the day. Like, these countries have linked up, and these countries, they've got arms, and these countries are very strong. So I don't know. I just wanted to give my take on the whole situation of the video I saw, and even the Donald Trump video I saw. It's just a lot of things that just doesn't sit right, and a lot of things that are a bit weird. But the fact that people are jeering just because they don't like what a man said, that just shows you what type of world we're living in. But the fact that they've let all these footage circulate on the internet, again, that just strikes me as a bit odd. And it's almost like we're desensitized, or a lot of people are desensitized to all the violence that's going on. Because I'm not hearing anybody saying, or anybody's calling out these platforms saying, why are you letting these images circulate? It's crazy. And also, it kind of reminds me of when Kevin Samuels passed, and all the black women were just, not all of them, but there was a large group of black women all happy that Kevin Samuel passed away, just because they didn't like the way he what he stood for, or how he talked to women on his show. And it's a slippery slope. It's a very slippery slope what we're doing. But I don't want to say it was fake, the shooting. I don't want to say that, but I think there's more to the story, because there's a lot of contradictory things that have been said. Like, one report was saying the kids were there, but then in the wife's speech, the kids are asking, where's daddy? When they would have witnessed his brains getting blown out. Also, they're saying that the shooter has a partner who's transitioning. And then there's stories that the dad gave him up. Also, that the shooter has connections to Donald Trump because he donated to Donald Trump's. But there's a lot of things that are just a bit... It's just a little bit, the stories aren't connecting. It's not matching up. But let me know what you think in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to touch on this subject a bit more and talk about a couple other things.